Look at this. Most people see trash, but I see the future of your garden. Today, I'm showing you 25 high-end hero objects made entirely from recycled waste that will transform your backyard into a masterpiece this April. I've included timestamps so you can skip to the projects you love most. If you're ready to turn your junk into paradise, let's dive in. Welcome to Home and Garden Borneo. I'm Brian, and on this channel, we breathe new life into forgotten materials to create beautiful, productive spaces. Before we start, I want to say something from the heart. To many, I'm just a face on a screen. But behind these videos is a real story and a real family. This content is my heart. When you subscribe, you aren't just growing a channel. You're keeping a dream alive and giving a small family hope, one click at a time. Thank you for seeing me. One rusty birdcage bean trellis. As we transition into the beautiful warmth of April, it's time to breathe new life into our outdoor spaces. Today's hero object is a perfect example of how we can turn forgotten waste into a stunning garden masterpiece. We've taken an old, rusty birdcage, something most people would throw away, and transformed it into a vibrant, functional bean trellis. By applying a fresh, multicolored distressed paint job, this cage becomes a focal point in our English vintage garden. It's not just about aesthetics, it's highly practical. String beans love to climb, and the intricate bars of the cage provide the perfect support for their nitrogen-fixing vines. Imagine this standing tall amidst your blooming lavender and strawberry patches. The contrast between the colorful metal and the deep green foliage creates a visual story that captures the eye immediately. In this summer setting, the garden is alive with productivity. This approach proves that you don't need expensive equipment to have a high-end look. By upcycling metal waste, we reduce clutter in our environment while adding a touch of whimsical charm to our backyards. It's about merging the ruggedness of recycled materials with the delicate beauty of seasonal vegetables and perennial flowers. Let's start planting and decorating. Two oil drum vertical strawberry tower. Today, we are taking something heavy and industrial, a discarded oil drum, and turning it into a vibrant, space-saving masterpiece, the vertical strawberry tower. This project is a game changer for those who want a massive harvest in a small footprint. We've given this drum a fresh, multicolored paint job to transform it from junk into a stunning hero object in our French-style backyard. As the April sun warms our garden, these strawberries are thriving. By cutting strategic planting holes and filling the center with high-quality compost, we create a self-contained ecosystem. The bright yellow, teal, And coral paint doesn't just look good. It adds a cheerful, artistic energy to the garden, especially when surrounded by white strawberry blossoms and neighboring perennial flowers. In a professional landscape setting, this tower acts as a vertical focal point that draws the eye upward. It proves that with a bit of creativity and some leftover metal, you can create a high-end, productive garden feature that would fit perfectly in any upscale US backyard. It's practical, eco-friendly, and visually captivating for any audience looking to upcycle their way to a more beautiful home. Three, vintage bicycle flower cart. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a classic symbol of nostalgia transformed into a productive garden feature, the vintage bicycle flower cart. We've rescued an old, non-functional bicycle and given it a high-energy, multicolored makeover. By painting the frame in bright, summery hues, we've turned it into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In this setup, the bicycle isn't just for show. The front and rear baskets are packed with Swiss chard, one of the most resilient greens for the summer heat. The vibrant red, yellow, and orange stems of the chard perfectly complement the hand-painted frame of the bike. This project shows how a bit of upcycling magic can bridge the gap between art and utility in your backyard. Positioned among blooming lavender and ripening tomatoes, this bicycle brings a sense of movement and whimsy to the landscape. It's a perfect example for our audience who wants to create a high-end, artistic look using materials that might otherwise end up in a landfill. It captures the essence of a sun-drenched US backyard while maintaining that handmade, rustic charm we love here at the channel. Four, suspended tin can herb chandelier. Today's hero object is a literal breath of fresh air for your patio or pergola. The suspended tin can herb chandelier. We've taken everyday waste, discarded tin cans, and elevated them into a high-end, vertical herb garden. By applying a bold, multicolored paint job, we've turned these simple containers into an artistic chandelier that is both functional and visually stunning. In this summer setting, the basil and mint are thriving, hanging right where you can easily harvest them for a refreshing summer drink or a fresh pesto. The vibrant teal, yellow, and magenta cans create a beautiful contrast against the green foliage and the rustic wood of the pergola. This project is perfect for our audience who wants to maximize their gardening space without sacrificing style. Hanging elegantly amidst a backdrop of blooming lavender and ripening tomatoes, this herb chandelier brings a sophisticated, whimsical energy to any US-style backyard. It's a testament to the power of upcycling, showing that with a little creativity, even the most basic trash can become a high-tech, cinematic focal point in your dream garden. Five, wine bottle glowing border. Today we're looking at a hero object that truly shines, the wine bottle glowing border. We've collected discarded glass bottles and repurposed them into a high-end, artistic garden edging. By cleaning and hand-painting these bottles with translucent, multicolored swirls, we've created a border that captures the summer sun during the day and adds a magical glow to our English vintage garden. This project is a perfect solution for our audience who wants a durable and eco-friendly way to define their garden beds. Unlike plastic edging, these glass bottles are sustainable and add a touch of European charm to any US-style backyard. In this setting, the cobalt blue and emerald green glass provides a stunning contrast against the soft purple of blooming lavender and the deep green of our strawberry patches. By upcycling glass waste, we're not just saving the planet. We're creating a professional-looking landscape feature that acts as a trendsetter for modern DIY gardeners. It proves that luxury doesn't have to be expensive. It just requires a bit of vision and a commitment to transforming trash into a masterpiece. Let's keep our gardens glowing and our environment clean. Six, Stained Glass Window Greenhouse Mini. Today's hero object is a masterpiece of light and protection, the Stained Glass Window Greenhouse Mini. We've salvaged antique wooden windows, the kind that often end up in demolition piles, and transformed them into a high-end, functional protector for our spring seedlings. By painting the frames in vibrant, distressed colors, we've turned these relics into a stunning focal point for any French-style garden. As the April sun shines, these stained glass panes do more than just look beautiful. They provide a warm, sheltered environment for our young cucumber and tomato plants. The way the multicolored glass filters the summer light creates a magical atmosphere in the backyard, making it a true trendsetter for artistic gardeners. Positioned among blooming foxgloves and ripening strawberries, this mini greenhouse proves that upcycling building materials can result in a professional-grade landscape feature. It's a perfect project for our audience who wants to combine the rugged history of reclaimed wood with the delicate elegance of a sun-drenched US backyard. It's sustainable, artistic, and incredibly rewarding to build. Seven, Hanging Lightbulb Succulent Terrariums. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a perfect example of small but mighty upcycling, the Hanging Lightbulb Succulent Terrariums. We've taken everyday waste, burnt-out incandescent light bulbs, and transformed them into high-end, miniature ecosystems. By cleaning the glass and adding hand-painted multicolored accents, we've turned these simple bulbs into stunning ornaments for any English vintage garden. In this summer setting, these tiny terrariums are perfect for succulents, which thrive in the bright light and warmth of April. The way the sun hits the glass creates a beautiful sparkle across the backyard, making it a true trendsetter for modern, artistic gardeners. It shows that you don't need a large space or a big budget to create something that looks professionally designed and incredibly high-tech. hanging elegantly from a rustic branch or a pergola. These terrariums add a layer of vertical interest to our landscape. Positioned among blooming lavender and ripening strawberries, they prove that upcycling can be sophisticated and delicate. It's a project that encourages our audience to look at trash in a whole new light, literally. Eight, Driftwood Fairy High-Rise. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a tribute to my roots, the Driftwood Fairy High-Rise. We've taken a piece of weathered driftwood, shaped by the rivers of Borneo, and transformed it into a high-end, magical vertical garden. By adding hand-painted, multicolored miniature doors and windows, we've turned this dead wood into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the heat of April, this driftwood isn't just a sculpture. It's a living home for succulents and moss that thrive in the summer sun. The vibrant teal and crimson accents create a whimsical contrast against the silver-gray weathered wood. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to bring a touch of enchanted forest to their US-style backyard using purely natural and recycled materials. Positioned among blooming foxgloves and ripening strawberries, this fairy high-rise proves that nature provides the best canvas for our creativity. It's a perfect example of how we can combine the ruggedness of the wild with the delicate artistry of a professional landscape. It's about storytelling through upcycling, turning a forgotten fragment of nature into a cinematic masterpiece that will captivate any visitor to your garden. Nine, Old Wooden Ladder Sweet Potato Slip Station. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a perfect example of vertical utility, the Old Wooden Ladder Sweet Potato Slip Station. We've rescued an old, wobbly painter's ladder and given it a high-end, multicolored makeover. By painting the frame in distressed sage, terracotta, and cream, we've turned this workshop relic into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, this ladder isn't just a decoration, it's our primary nursery. Sweet potatoes are ultra-tropical and love the heat, so we use this tiered station to grow our slips in recycled glass jars. The vibrant lime green vines create a beautiful, cascading contrast against the hand-painted wood. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to organize their seed starting process in a way that looks professionally designed. Positioned among blooming lavender and ripening strawberries, this slip station proves that upcycling can be both organized and artistic. It's a perfect project for our audience who wants to bring a touch of cottagecore elegance to their US-style backyard while staying productive. It's about making every stage of the growing process, even the early nursery phase, a cinematic part of your garden's story. Ten, Rustic Branch Archway for Grapes. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a structural masterpiece that defines the entrance to our sanctuary, the rustic branch archway for grapes. We've gathered fallen branches and driftwood, materials that are often overlooked, and woven them into a high-end, organic entrance. By adding hand-painted, multicolored accents in teal, yellow, and crimson, we've turned these raw elements into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the height of April, this archway isn't just an ornament. It's a living trellis for our grapevines. Grapes are vigorous climbers, and the rugged, multidimensional surface of the branches provides the perfect grip for their tendrils. The vibrant paint creates a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the broad green leaves and the soft purple of blooming lavender. Positioned at the head of our garden path, this archway serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add professional-grade architectural interest to their US-style backyard using zero-cost materials. It proves that upcycling nature itself can result in a cinematic, high-tech look that feels both ancient and modern. It's about creating a grand entrance that invites you into the heart of a productive, beautiful garden. Stacked tire pond with waterfall. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a true trash to treasure miracle, the stacked tire pond with waterfall. We've taken discarded truck tires, some of the most stubborn waste on the planet, and transformed them into a high-end, cinematic water feature. By coating them in textured cement and applying a bold, multicolored paint job in indigo and terracotta, we've turned these rubber rings into a stunning focal point for any French-style garden. In the warmth of April, there is nothing more refreshing than the sound of falling water. This pond isn't just an ornament. It's a cooling station for the garden's ecosystem, attracting birds and beneficial insects. The vibrant paint creates a beautiful, artistic energy that contrasts perfectly with the soft green of the ferns and the bright red of our ripening strawberries. Positioned in the heart of our backyard, this pond serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a professional-grade water feature to their US-style landscape without the professional price tag. It proves that with a bit of cement and creativity, you can create a high-tech, relaxing oasis that feels both modern and grounded. It's about bringing the tranquility of water to your productive garden in the most sustainable way possible. Woven tire hanging planter. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a masterpiece of flexibility and form, the woven tire hanging planter. We've taken a discarded motorcycle tire, a material known for being tough and rigid, and used upcycling magic to transform it into a high-end, woven basket. By applying a bold, multicolored paint job in yellow, turquoise, and coral, we've turned this rubber waste into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, these hanging planters are perfect for trailing flowers and herbs that love the summer air. The way the woven rubber holds the soil while allowing for drainage is both functional and artistically pleasing. The vibrant paint creates a playful, bohemian energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. Hanging elegantly from a pergola or a sturdy tree branch, this planter serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add vertical interest to their US-style backyard using zero-cost materials. It proves that with a sharp blade and some creativity, even the most industrial waste can be woven into a cinematic, high-tech garden feature. It's about elevating the ordinary into something extraordinary for a productive and beautiful home. Old leather boot planter row. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a charming tribute to the hard work we put into our gardens, the old leather boot planter row. We've rescued various pairs of worn-out boots, the kind that have walked many miles, and given them a high-end, multicolored makeover. By painting them in vibrant hues of yellow, turquoise, and crimson, we've turned these tired shoes into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, these boots are the perfect size for starting our peas and small herbs. The leather provides a unique, breathable environment for the roots, while the hand-painted colors add a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a touch of whimsical character to their US-style backyard using personal items that would otherwise be discarded. Lined up elegantly on a bench or along a path, these boot planters prove that upcycling can be deeply personal and visually captivating. It shows that with a bit of paint and creativity, you can create a high-tech, cinematic garden feature that tells a story of growth and renewal. It's about letting our old gear walk right back into the garden in the most beautiful way possible. Piano Waterfall Garden. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is perhaps the most poetic transformation we've ever attempted, the Piano Waterfall Garden. We've rescued an old, silent upright piano and given it a high-end, multicolored second act. By painting the mahogany frame in a deep indigo with vibrant floral accents, we've turned this musical relic into a stunning focal point for any French-style garden. In the warmth of April, the sound of music is replaced by the soothing melody of falling water. This piano isn't just a sculpture. It's a living fountain where water flows over the keys and into a basin of blooming aquatic plants. The vibrant paint creates a dramatic, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush grapevines. Positioned in the heart of our backyard, this piano serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to make a bold, professional-grade statement in their US-style landscape. It proves that upcycling isn't just about small projects. It's about having the vision to turn a massive piece of waste into a cinematic, high-tech masterpiece. It's about letting the soul of an old instrument sing once more through the beauty of nature and water. "15. Antique Kettle Tea Garden." Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a charming nod to the ritual of gardening, the antique kettle tea garden. We've collected various brass and zinc kettles, the kind that once whistled on old stovetops, and given them a high-end, multicolored second life. By painting them with vibrant folk art patterns in yellow, teal, and magenta, we've turned these kitchen relics into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, these kettles are the perfect vessels for our tea herbs like mint, lemon balm, and chamomile. The metal holds the warmth of the sun, helping the aromatic oils in the herbs flourish. The vibrant paint adds a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to create a dedicated tea corner in their US-style backyard using zero-cost materials. Arranged elegantly on a bench or table, these kettle planters prove that upcycling can be sophisticated and deeply cozy. It shows that with a bit of paint and creativity, you can create a high-tech, cinematic garden feature that celebrates the small, beautiful moments of home life. It's about letting our old kitchenware pour new life into the garden in the most artistic way possible. "16. Broken ceramic mosaic raised bed." Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a celebration of beauty in the broken ceramic mosaic raised bed. We've taken piles of discarded ceramic tiles and shattered vintage piring, the kind that usually end up in the bin, and transformed them into a high-end, permanent garden fixture. By hand-placing these multicolored shards into artistic floral patterns, we've turned a simple vegetable bed into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the heat of April, this mosaic does more than just look incredible. The thermal mass of the ceramic helps regulate soil temperature for our leafy greens and radishes. The vibrant blues, yellows, and reds create a Mediterranean-inspired energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a true trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a luxury resort feel to their US-style backyard using purely recycled materials. Positioned firmly in our landscape, this mosaic bed proves that upcycling can be structural, durable, and breathtakingly artistic. It shows that with a bit of mortar and a lot of creativity, you can create a high-tech, cinematic garden feature that will last for decades. It's about taking the fragments of the past and grouting them into a beautiful, productive future for your home. "17. Clawfoot bathtub cucumber bed." Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a centerpiece that brings a touch of vintage luxury to our harvest. The Clawfoot bathtub cucumber bed. We've rescued an old, cast-iron porcelain bathtub, a piece of history that's often left to rust, and given it a high-end, multicolored second life. By painting the exterior in a refreshing mint green with vibrant floral accents, we've turned this bathroom relic into a stunning focal point for any French-style garden. In the warmth of April, this bathtub is the ultimate raised bed. Cucumbers love the deep soil and the way the porcelain holds just enough heat to keep their roots happy. The height of the tub allows the vines to spill over the sides, keeping the heavy fruit clean and off the ground. The vibrant paint creates a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. Positioned elegantly on our gravel path, this bathtub bed serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to combine cottagecore charm with professional-grade gardening. It proves that upcycling isn't just about saving space. It's about making a bold, cinematic statement in your US-style backyard. It's about letting the objects of the past hold the abundance of the future in the most stylish way possible. Typewriter Succulent Display. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a nostalgic masterpiece that literally types a green story, the Typewriter Succulent Display. We've rescued a heavy, silent mechanical typewriter, a relic of the pre-digital age, and given it a high-end, multicolored second life. By painting the iron body in vibrant sunshine yellow and electric blue, we've turned this office antique into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, this typewriter isn't just a conversation piece. It's a perfectly drained home for our succulent collection. Succulents love the nooks and crannies of the metal keys, and the sturdy iron frame holds the summer heat they crave. The vibrant paint adds a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a true trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a literary charm to their US-style backyard using unique, recycled items. Set elegantly on a garden table or pedestal, this typewriter planter proves that upcycling can be deeply artistic and cinematic. It shows that with a bit of paint and creativity, you can create a high-tech-looking garden feature from the low-tech tools of the past. It's about letting the objects of our history write a new, living chapter in the heart of our productive gardens. Umbrella Frame P Trellis. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a masterpiece of geometric upcycling, the Umbrella Frame P Trellis. We've taken the skeleton of a broken patio umbrella, something that usually ends up tangled in a landfill, and transformed it into a high-end, artistic climbing structure. By painting the metal ribs in vibrant bands of electric blue, yellow, and pink, we've turned this household waste into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, our peas need a sturdy but delicate structure to climb as they race against the summer heat. The radiating ribs of the umbrella provide the perfect 360-degree support, allowing for maximum airflow and easy harvesting. The vibrant paint adds a playful, modern energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. Positioned in the center of our garden bed, this trellis serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add professional-grade architectural interest to their US-style backyard using zero-cost materials. It proves that with a bit of paint and creativity, you can create a high-tech, cinematic look from the most fragile of recycled items. It's about sheltering our plants with the very things that once sheltered us. Suitcase Fairy Garden. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a tribute to the journeys we take, both in the world and in our imaginations, the Suitcase Fairy Garden. We've rescued a worn-out vintage leather suitcase, a traveler that's seen better days, and given it a high-end, multicolored second life. By painting the exterior in a deep teal with vibrant, hand-painted travel motifs, we've turned this piece of luggage into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, this suitcase isn't just a container, it's a portable world of wonder. We've filled it with moss, tiny pebbles, and drought-tolerant succulents that thrive in the summer sun. The vibrant paint adds a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a touch of enchanted storytelling to their US-style backyard using unique, recycled items. Set elegantly on a garden bench or table, this suitcase garden proves that upcycling can be deeply creative and cinematic. It shows that with a bit of paint and imagination, you can create a high-tech, miniature masterpiece from a discarded object of the past. It's about letting our old memories hold a new, living landscape in the most artistic way possible. Pack your seeds, because we're going on a gardening adventure. Denim Pocket Vertical Wall. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a stylish solution for small spaces and textile waste, the Denim Pocket Vertical Wall. We've rescued various pairs of old jeans, the kind that are too worn to wear, and given them a high-end, multicolored second life. By cutting out the pockets and painting them with vibrant patterns in yellow, teal, and magenta, we've turned these fabric scraps into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, these denim pockets are the perfect size for our leafy greens and strawberries. The thick denim fabric provides a unique, breathable environment for the roots, while the hand-painted colors add a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a touch of urban cool to their US-style backyard using personal items that would otherwise be discarded. Mounted elegantly on a fence or wall, these denim planters prove that upcycling can be deeply creative and cinematic. It shows that with a bit of paint and imagination, you can create a high-tech, vertical masterpiece from a discarded object of the past. It's about letting our old clothes grow a new, living landscape in the most artistic way possible. Wear your garden with pride. (22) PVC pipe hydroponic sculpture. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a fusion of modern engineering and backyard art, the PVC pipe hydroponic sculpture. We've taken leftover construction materials, recycled PVC pipes, and transformed them into a high-end, vertical food forest. By painting the pipes in a bold, multicolored spiral of electric blue, yellow, and pink, we've turned these industrial tubes into a stunning focal point for any French-style garden. In the heat of April, this system is a lifesaver for our leafy greens. Hydroponics allows for maximum growth with minimum water, and by going vertical, we're saving massive amounts of space. The vibrant paint adds a modern, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a true trendsetter for our audience who wants to combine high-tech farming with professional-grade garden design. Positioned boldly in our landscape, this PVC sculpture proves that upcycling can be incredibly efficient and visually breathtaking. It shows that with a bit of plumbing and a lot of creativity, you can create a cinematic garden feature that feeds your family while decorating your home. It's about letting the flow of water and color bring a new, productive rhythm to your US-style backyard. (23) Guitar shell flower bed. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a tribute to the rhythm of nature, the guitar shell flower bed. We've rescued a broken acoustic guitar, an instrument that once made music but was headed for the scrap heap, and given it a high-end, multicolored encore. By painting the body in vibrant psychedelic swirls of yellow, teal, and magenta, we've turned this musical relic into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, this guitar isn't just a decoration, it's a living performance. We've filled the hollow body with rich compost and planted marigolds and alyssum that spill out like a visual melody. The vibrant paint adds a playful, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a true trendsetter for our audience who wants to bring a touch of rock and roll soul to their US-style backyard using unique, recycled items. Lying elegantly in a garden bed or on a patio, this guitar planter proves that upcycling can be deeply poetic and cinematic. It shows that with a bit of paint and creativity, you can create a high-tech looking garden feature from a discarded piece of art. It's about letting the objects of our culture play a new, living tune in the heart of our productive gardens. Let the music grow. "24. Concrete leaf pathway." Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's hero object is a step toward nature's own design, the concrete leaf pathway. We've taken common construction materials, sand and cement, and used large tropical leaves from our own garden as molds to create high-end, artistic stepping stones. By hand-painting each leaf in vibrant gradients of lime, forest green, and turquoise, we've turned a functional path into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the heat of April, these stones provide a cool, durable surface to navigate our productive beds. The casting process captures every intricate vein and detail of the original leaf, creating a fossil-like effect that is both rugged and elegant. The vibrant paint adds a modern, artistic energy that contrasts beautifully against the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush strawberry patches. This project is a true trendsetter for our audience who wants to add a bespoke luxury feel to their US-style backyard using low-cost materials. Positioned firmly in our landscape, this leaf pathway proves that upcycling the very shapes of nature can result in a cinematic, high-tech garden feature. It shows that with a bit of cement and a lot of creativity, you can create a permanent installation that is both a work of art and a practical solution for your home. Let's walk the path of creativity together. "25. Handmade bamboo privacy screen with bottle inlays." Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. Today's final hero object is a bridge between my home in Kalimantan and our beautiful backyards here. The handmade bamboo privacy screen with bottle inlays. We've taken sustainable bamboo poles and given them a high-end, multicolored makeover. By drilling precise holes and inlaying discarded glass bottle bottoms, we've turned a simple privacy fence into a stunning focal point for any English vintage garden. In the warmth of April, this screen is a masterpiece of light. As the summer sun moves across the sky, the glass inlays act like jewels, casting vibrant blue, amber, and green glows across our vegetable beds. The teal and yellow paint on the bamboo adds a playful, tropical energy that contrasts beautifully with the soft purple of blooming lavender and our lush grapevines. Positioned elegantly as a backdrop, this screen serves as a trendsetter for our audience who wants to combine natural materials with artistic upcycling to create professional-grade privacy. It proves that with a bit of craftsmanship and a lot of creativity, you can create a high-tech, cinematic garden feature that feels both exotic and perfectly at home. It's about creating a sanctuary that is as private as it is breathtakingly beautiful. Thank you for following this journey. That's 25 ways to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. My challenge to you is this. Take one piece of waste in your home today and imagine it as a hero in your garden. You have the tools and the creativity. Now go realize it. If you found inspiration here, please hit the like button and subscribe to join our growing community. I want to hear from you. Which of these 25 projects is your favorite? Or do you have a unique upcycling idea of your own? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next harvest. Happy gardening!